Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rafinha! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. That's the keeper's ball.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Vinicius Junior. Well read, nice interception. Caicedo. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Messi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Chouameni, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has ended up in no man's land. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? De Bruyne takes a shot. Still goalless at the moment. Valde. Messi. Sporting looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Somewhat off target. Shifted upfield. Caicedo. And Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Guardiola. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Akanji calmly anticipates. Messi looking to run onto it. Oh, important interception. Knocks it into space. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Akanji with the clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Caicedo. Rodri. And it's Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. Mbappe. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Now, it's got space here. Distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement. Nice interception, well timed. No, that's been intercepted. Goes looking wide, back into the middle. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he was quick to react. Goes for goal! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Deep cross. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Hazard. He's found a way through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. De Bruyne. Chouameni. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Camavinga. That is good pressure. Just hounded him off it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh no, what has happened here? There's the shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Just eases him off the ball. Nicely shaped ball. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can... Rafinha! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Vardiol. Here's Rodri.
A
Kanji gets across to intercept that. Rodri. No way through there. Now he's off and running. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. And he goes cross-field. He's got away. And that's a good-looking ball. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position.
Good play from him.
Messi. Camavinga. Aimed beyond the defence. Shifted it to the flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Sporting are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Chouameni. Big chance! It's fallen kindly here. Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things.
And that's it. And thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Messi. Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones de nuestro personal de seguridad.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
That is a great pick out. And a chance! That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Zaire Emery. That's a little off target. Can he get it through? Now it's Zaire Emery. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? Looks a good ball through. Now it's Doku. Well read, nice interception. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's managed to get free.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mohamed Salah goes short. Adams. And it's Rijkaard. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. It's a promising position. That's a throw. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Japan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Calafiori, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Rafinha. Good read, needed to be. Cafu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward. It's a pretty loose pass. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
No way through there. He's having a shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's
Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post. Searching passes. He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rijkaard. Calafiori. And it's Bernardo Silva. Tchouaméni does well to get it back.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bernardo Silva gets across to intercept that. Now it's Doku. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Japan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, no joy this time. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Here's a sharp little ball. It's Salah! Oh, surely that deserves better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Might want to be careful there.
It's a searching pass. Looking to play him in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cafu. Zaire Emery. It's a throw-in. Konate.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Mbappe
descuento.
looks to get on the end of this. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking for options for movement. And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Just eases him off the ball. Great vision, and he's worked it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he was alert to it. Goes for a shot!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's through and all alone! Oh, he's got a sight of goal! Now that's a fine challenge. Quality ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He could be in here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually...
Oh, what a mistake! Rijkaard. That has ended up in no man's land. Rafinha! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Messi coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Shoots! And it's there! And they are cruising away. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A case now of complete control. And that has put paid to that. Can he get on the end of this? He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Stood up well to him there. That ball looks a good one. Emerson Royal promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Cambio de jugadores.
Japan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Messi, brilliantly cut out. Bernardo Silva. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to punch. Chance for a shot! And that's off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Aimed beyond the defence.
Japan truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Well timed, excellent interception. Azar. Pedri. He's on it, can he get away? That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe is onto this. He is through here. Big chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, that was vital. Pedri puts his foot on the gas. Tries to play it through. Knocks it into space. Messi takes a shot! He scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
It's become a case of men against boys. He has found a way through. And the shot! He has done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Corner number 2 then. Yamal with the short one. Chouameni, Adams gets over and intercepts. Serginho threads one in. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha, deep cross, up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he... Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's a sharp pass. Played out to the right. And this is Lewandowski. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort the rises! He's missed, but not by that far. Aimed beyond the defence. Valverde. Rudiger makes the interception. And this is Lewandowski. Doku is in a really good position out wide. Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a searching pass. Tries to play it through. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Oh, he's been caught. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Great defending, strong and determined. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good-looking ball. Played through for him. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Great vision. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And the finish! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Now it's Mbappe. Caicedo. Out to the right. Played back in.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's Camavinga. Nicked it back promptly. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski!
That was a matter of inches.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Played out towards the right wing. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Valverde. Gehi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that looks a decent ball. Spread out to the left. And here's the chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. Barcelona have their second corner now. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. He is through here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Short changes him with that pass. Rafinha! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more...
It's Lewandowski! And that is doing no harm at all. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Emerson, can he get onto this? Oh no, what has happened? He's had a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Messi. Barcelona really do look to have it all sewn up here. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's got away. And that has been knocked clear. Serginho. That has not gone well. No way through there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Vinicius Junior! Oh, it's come off the upright. Lewandowski. Serginho. Doku. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, Red, nice interception. Balde kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good alertness. Knocks it into space. And the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Messi.
Van de Ven. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rudiger. That has been cut short. Threads one in. Van de Ven gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Now, can they get it? And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Shot, surely! No, not quite.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 6, Sergio Busquets.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good spread. Anthony. Looking for options for movement. Anthony in acres of space out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. Barcelona tries from a long way out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Rafinha. Barcelona are looking all but promoted. They can see the greener grass that is beyond the finish line.
They've been brilliant here, Peter. A thoroughly professional performance, and if things do indeed stay as they are, it's richly deserved.
Valverde. And this is Messi. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Tries to pass it through. Anthony. And the counter is on. Van de Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, they can break here. And he welcomes it in.
3 minutos de
Deception.
descuento.
His positioning was spot on. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Well, that looks a decent ball. Camavinga. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Camavinga. And that will be it. Barcelona are going up, and now they can dream. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
El Barcelona y el Milán.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
So what can they make of this? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Kaka. And it's Kaka. Knocks it into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Keeper's got good distance on that. Great vision. Konate lays it forward. Van Basten. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraph.
There's the shot! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Maignan. Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Looking to play him in. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, that's fabulous. Flashes it across. Raul. And they can counter here. And this is Van Basten. And it's Serginho. He's having a go. It's bounced back off the post. And he's gone looking for safety. Rafinha. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's a pretty loose pass. He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Played into space. Kaká receives it in a good position here. Serginho. Mbappe. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Adriano demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Threads one in. Spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses in it. A header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Van Basten. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now there's Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Piqué deals with that comfortably.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Messi has it in a wide position. Shoots! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Maldini. Half-time getting close now. Engages and forces him off the ball. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Adriano. He might be in here. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the flag has stayed down. Takes a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. This possibly the last play of the half. Guardiola plays it short. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
De que se espera tráfico denso tras el partido. Por favor, circulen con precaución.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Real chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control. It's Van Basten! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Milan have their second corner now. Finds himself unceremonious. Oh, he's been... And the shot! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's had it taken off him. Rafinha. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well read, nice interception. Messi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Basten. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
The less said about that pass, the better. Raul. Piqué. Now that's well seen too. Nicely shaped ball. He can get that clear. That'll be a throw. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, important interception. Messi. Adriano, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Short changes him with that pass. Tries to pass it through. And it's Maldini. Looking for options for movement. Chance! He scores! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. In with the challenge. Oh, super find.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Raul. Rudiger does well to get it back. The referee's awarded a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that has not gone well. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rafinha is offering a right smile there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
It's their
27
second corner of the game.
será sustituido por el dorsal 7. Neymar.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 6.
It's an imaginative pass.
Sergio Busquets.
Big chance! He should have put that one away.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Milan have their third corner. Guardiola goes short. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Can he get it through?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Van Basten! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
El dorsal 13 será sustituido por el dorsal 20. Messi.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chance to deliver. And he's heaved it away. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Raul. Aims beyond the defence. Chance, surely! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Piqué. Challenge, foul, and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and...
Chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, terrible mistake. chance for a shot! And it's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Adriano. Look at the space here. It's roll! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a sharp pass. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his great fitness levels getting up and down the pitch, and his big game mentality, and his quiet leadership.
Threads one in. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. Beckham. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Not the most accurate pass.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And he's picked out the run. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. The ball has bounced loose now. Rafinha. And he's there to get it away. Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Now who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. Picked out brilliant shapes to shoot. Goal! Fenerbahce! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the...
And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is their second corner of the game. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That'll be a throw-in. Serginho's cross. White deals with that comfortably. Good read, needed to be. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that's well seen too. Tries to thread one through. Serginho is onto it in a flash. Hazard. Real sticks it away! Drogba might just make this. And here's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's lofted through here. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Beckham. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's good defending, very good defending. No foul, says the referee. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Drogba. And it's made its way to him. Serginho. Nicely worked. And that has been cleared. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard. White. He's in plenty of space here. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Beckham. And he's whipped. Drogba! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Serginho. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has not gone well. Mbappe is herring after that one. He has found the way through. Lampard with... There's the header! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Fenerbahce are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's shifting through the gears here. And they win it back again. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. It's just beyond his reach. Now it's Mbappe. White picks it up now. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Probing pass. Oh, he's been caught on it! Drogba! Decent enough try. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Has crossed into the... It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 27.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Well read, nice interception. Serginho. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down.
He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's a shot at goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Fenerbahce certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Mbappe. He might be in here. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rooney. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And the finish! It's a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And now he has 2. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, what a climb! He's put it wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. 5 minutes left on the clock. Played up towards the front line. Good chance here! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? In with the challenge. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Rijkaard. And he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Barcelona get their 4th corner. Rijkaard. Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. 5 minutes to add. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, can they get him away? Ribéry. And that has sent him sprawling. Goes down, but nothing given. That's that, the end. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, The other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.